Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to It's Getting Real with Brother David. And I'm going to tell you what, it's getting real this morning because I'm here to tell you something. God is awesome. Awesome in that He is the creator of the universe, that He created me and you, that He provided a way for salvation for us, fallen man. Awesome is an English word, that was originally the word in Hebrew that we translate as awesome today was translated as fear. And it wasn't a fear where you were terrified. It was a fear of reverence, respect. You didn't want to do anything to disrespect God. You wanted to keep God in reverence. You wanted to worship God. You see, today we have a unique view of God. Hold on one second. Let me get you something. I'm going to try to give an illustration here. You see, today in our world, we want to think that we're the one in charge. And so we try to put God into a little box. And then we can open that box up and take him out when we want to. But in the reality, we can't put God in a box. We can't control God. We can't go to God when we need something. And then rub the box and it opens up. God pops out, grants our wish. And then when it's done, we put him back in the box and we put him up till we need him again. God doesn't work that way. There is no containing God in a box. There is no controlling God. There is no genie. There's God. He's all around. He's all present. He's all knowing. He's all powerful. And he deserves every bit of worship and honor and praise and service that we can give him. Because the reality of the matter is, without God, there is no salvation. Without God, there is no hope. I know of people right now, they playing at being Christians. They're playing with God. God don't play. Remember what the title of this message, this channel is. It's Getting Real. God doesn't play. God will let things go for a time. And then he will answer the call. He will pull the plug. It's a dangerous game that people play when they regulate God to a genie that they can put in a bottle. When they don't feel that they have to serve God all day long, every day. There's a penalty that comes with that. There's a cost that comes with that. And we're looking at that cost today in our world. Here in America, we're looking at the results of people who have set God aside and said, I'm not serving him. I'm doing my thing. There's a cost to that, folks. Honestly and truly, there's a cost to that. And we're seeing it. We're reaping it. I mean, we got people in Washington, D.C., a president of the United States, that thinks it's perfectly fine for a dude to say, I'm a girl and I should be able to go and compete with girl athletes. Now, whether or not you feel like a girl, that's one thing. But you still got the muscle mass. You still got the hormonal balances of a male. And you will always have that. I don't care how much drugs they give you, you're still going to have those things above a female. And naturally, males are stronger than most females. And it is not fair for a male to compete in a female sport. Now, if it's going to be co-ed and the females and the males have already know this and they're trying to compete against each other, that's one thing. And it's been set up to where rules have make it as fair and even as you can get. That's one thing. But in our world, you can say, well, I'm a female, and go and compete in swimming and tennis against women. That's not reality. That's not real. I don't know about you, but I think about those young girls that you got a biological, anatomical, whole male changing in the dressing room with females. I don't care whether they're 12 years old, 13 years old, or 40 years old. That's not right. A 12-year-old girl should not be subject to that. That's a violation of their rights. They should not have to observe a anatomically whole male getting undressed and dressed in front of them. And they should not be observed by an anatomically correct male. Them getting dressed and undressed. Where is parents' protest? I'm not talking about one or two parents. I'm talking about every parent of every female. They should be storming the buildings. But you got liberals in charge, and I said the word liberal, so Facebook, you can go ahead and put me in Facebook jail or whatever you want to. But they're sitting there saying this and wanting this. Why? Pedophilia is no longer a crime. They are pushing hard to get the APA to make that a choice, a lifestyle. That's what I'm talking about. When you don't have a God that is awesome, when you don't have a God that is all powerful in your life, this is what happens. And I've always told you I'm going to keep it real, and I'm keeping it real here today. America, wake up. Stand up. Make God awesome, and you'll be awesome. And that's my message to you today. An awesome God makes us awesome because we're willing to do what we know is right, to stand for what is right, and to do what is right. Until next week, folks, it's getting real. Have a good one.